I recently had the opportunity to talk to Oprah Winfrey. So for those of you who don't know, this is Oprah Winfrey right here. I have been a fan of hers for, since I can remember. I remember running back home from the bus to go inside my home and watch either Rosie O'Donnell, TRL, or the Oprah Winfrey Show. My mama always had it on TV. Like, it was the TV show in the 90s. If you weren't watching Oprah, I don't even know what you were doing. You probably were watching Young and the Restless. So anyways, I recently had the chance to talk to her about gratitude and something that we really don't take the time out in our busy days and busy life to really address in our lives, and to talk about just why we should be grateful for things in our life and what we should be grateful for, and just navigating that process. It's something that I'm still working on every single day. I know she has a gratitude diary that she sort of writes in every day, and they sent us these to start doing that. I'm gonna hopefully try to do this next year. I don't think I'm in a place right now to do it. I'm just like way too crazed right now. And I know that sounds silly, but I just am. And I know I'm not gonna be able to commit to it till the beginning of the year. And I think it's a good thing to just start fresh with something like that. But I recently, like I said, was able to chat with her, and I wanted to share with you what we talked about. So here is her making a little joke about me, and then also I will go into our conversation about what I am grateful for.
With all these beautiful ladies, I'm on cloud
And
nine.
Nick is here. Do not forget Nick.
And Nick, oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Now we want to know what you got to say.
Thank you for having me here, first off. This has all been super, super enlightening. And yes, thank you, Dr. Scott, as well. So for me, I had like the most amazing, incredible, I've kind of forgotten how old I was when she passed, but I think I was 32. So we'll go with that. 32 years with my mom, my dear mother, who was like literally my best friend. And right before COVID and right after I moved to New York City, she passed. And that obviously is a very traumatic thing to face no matter what. But I don't know, there was something weird about it because I was like really wanting her to see me move to the big city and see, like, you know, get her to come visit me and all that. But I kept remembering after she passed, like we had all those great experiences while she was alive. And for me, like, I am so, so, so grateful, like, to have had every little ounce of time that I had with her while she was alive. And I'm more grateful even for, you know, I know you mentioned your father, you know, suffering after cancer and whatnot, but my mom died like instantly. Like, I didn't even hear that she suffered. I didn't know that she was suffering. I knew she had, you know, heart disease and diabetes and all that. But she had a massive heart attack and just died instantly, according to the doctors. And for me, I know this sounds weird, but I am grateful that she didn't have to suffer because she suffered so much throughout her life. As my mother's a single mom from a divorced, family and all that, like she did not have to suffer in the end. Like, you know, the powers that be just took her. And for that, I'm very grateful that that happened the way it did.
That you can be grateful for that is pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Don't you think, Dr. Scott?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think it illustrates that we can have gratitude for the absence of something as well as the presence for something. You know, we can be grateful for experiences that we didn't have. Actually, I think so many of the experiences that people talked about today, what's in common is that, you know, whether you're dealing with life or death events or whether you had a bad week, you know, gratitude is such a powerful life tool that you can pull out of the toolbox anytime to find more meaning and remind ourselves of what matters most. So,
Yeah.
I love that toolbox. I love that toolbox. Dr. Scott,
Isn't that crazy? I literally have manifested this moment that I wanted to meet Oprah, Barack Obama, and Mariah Carey before I died or before they passed. I have now checked off 2 of those people, albeit virtually with Oprah. I'm going to meet her in person one day. and I know it's gonna happen soon. And thirdly, of course, Mariah. She's my ultimate diva darling. I am obsessed with her, and I know it's gonna happen one day. So I just wanted to share this moment with you. It was clearly very, very wild that happened to me. And yeah, I want you guys to know that you should be manifesting, because I manifest things all the time. It's something that I learned either from her or one of my other spiritual leaders that I follow. But guys, it really does work. You need a vision board, or just keep it in your head. I keep mine in my head with amongst other things, but it definitely helps. Drop some comments below on what you've been manifesting, or just sort of how you've been navigating with being grateful for things. Would love to know what you guys have to say about that.